Hello, everyone, and it's time to face the music. It's where I take out one of my bingo balls and you have to talk about the topic which is on the screen. You have to talk about it for 1 minute. And if you want to continue a little bit more, you can do, but you can't or you shouldn't talk about it for less than 1 minute. So it's called Time to Face the Music. And these are the topics for today. And there you can see the timer, the beautiful timer that I put on here.
Oh, that's good.
That gives me a job less to do, right? Now, if anyone likes our channel, they should click on subscribe. And if they like what we do in the videos, they should press the button like. I would like more people to press the button like if we do something okay. So it gives us an idea of if we should continue doing what we are doing. So my best friend here, my bestie, will go first. Annie, are you ready? I'm not even looking at the balls. You have ball number 2. Oh my, oh my. Taxes. Do you understand that? It's what you pay to the government, not taxes to go from one place to the other.
Yes.
Right. Are we ready, my friend?
Yes, I do.
Taxes. Done by Miss Annie.
Yeah, taxes. When we in my country, when we have something kind of a little bit luxurious goods or anything that we bought, kind of car or motorcycle or any luxurious thing, and also the building, and we have to pay taxes to the government. But nowadays, the tax is always increasing. That's got me crazy. This is the thing that I don't like in my life. Always increasing anytime. When we have something kind of more expensive things, and we have to pay taxes. But luckily, it is not that expensive like in the US. When I heard my friend told me about the high taxes in another country, but luckily I live in Indonesia.
She stopped. She stopped
timing.
because she was suffering. Right. So taxes we have to pay on the value of the product. And in some countries, they are higher than others. I can't remember. I think we pay 40% here.
Wow.
And normally taxes go for the health service, for roads, and other things that we need to share in common. So it wasn't a subject that she liked very much. So, Alan, are you ready?
Whatever, I'll take it, whatever comes along.
6. Habits. Wow, you could go all over the place with that. Habits.
Habits, oh yes. Okay.
1 minute. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay. Habits are things that you do without even thinking. It's all like you're on automatic pilot. And we all have different habits. I have a habit of eating the same food most mornings. And even when I go out to eat, I generally eat the same thing all the time, chicken or something like that. So it is a habit, if you like. And people say, why don't you try something different? I said, well, I can't explain why. I just enjoy what I'm doing now, and I'm going to stay with it. I'm not going to change my ways at my time of life. So a habit, I mean, it's got to be something you enjoy, obviously. Some people have the habit of probably biting their nails, not knowingly, or biting their lip, or they have a habit of scratching their ear or poking their nose. They don't realize they're doing it, but it's a habit which you would say is a bad habit, really. So there are good habits and bad habits.
Wow, I think you were suffering a little bit there, a little bit. Right then, Alan, you're very narrow-minded, no?
Yes.
You're not, so I couldn't invite you to my house for a
No, I'm
paella.
afraid not unless chicken is on the menu.
Oh, you're a chicken person. Well, where I live, we have fresh fish and paella. So I couldn't invite you to
No.
those.
I have to refuse my friends to go to the Indian restaurant because I don't eat Indian food, curry. I just hate it. It upsets my stomach. And it's
Oh, yeah, I
embarrassing,
can
really. I
understand
say,
that.
so you go on your own. I'm going to stay here.
Right. I can understand that because I can't eat spicy food either. It disagrees with me. So I understand that. Right then, Nieves, are you ready to make
Yes,
the
let's see.
music? I'm making you know. Number 4. Oh, cheesy. Oh, easy peasy. Here we go. Are you ready, Nieves?
Yes, I am.
Go.
Well, family. For me, family is the most important thing in the world. Your mom, your dad, your sisters and brothers. When you get married and you make your own family, your husband. I don't have any sons or daughters, but my husband has two, one son and one daughter. For for me, they are my family as well, because family is not just at blood related. Sometimes you can have a family with friends. For me, family is the people that you really love and the people that is close to you, that help you and stay with you when you need it most. So family is a big word for me because it's not just what surround you, blood related. It's everyone that you love and who loves you, to be honest.
Right.
Time's
Very
up.
good.
Really
Excellent.
good. Right. So I think if we read up about this, there are many different models of family.
Yes.
Single parent,
Yes.
two parent, all different kinds of families now. So we don't only have the classical traditional family. Right then, let's see what number I have. Let's see if I'm going to be lucky. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I
10.
don't even know what that is.
Spirituality.
An inner world. Annie, what is that? Spirituality? Is that religion?
Well, I'm glad
This
I
is
didn't have that one.
religion. So I think it's about what you believe and your inner world, what is inside of you, what do you believe or think inside of you.
Something outside of I mean, not physical. Something that is not physical, I think.
Just making me more worried. Right, here we go. Is it religion then?
It is what you believe about God and
Right,
everything.
okay, so I don't want to go off in the wrong direction. Well, spirituality and inner world. When I saw that, I wanted to die because I didn't know how to talk about this subject. I've never really thought about it just lately. I suppose if spirituality is related to religion, I was religious before because I was brought up in a Catholic family with my mother and my grandfather. And this came from their generation. So till I was about 40 something, I used to go to church every week on a Sunday. I wasn't a traditional believer, I suppose. When I went to church, I used to like to sit there and meditate. And also, I like to listen to a certain priest, not all the priests, when he used to give his sermon at the end of the reading. I used to read in English in a Spanish church because I used to go to 10 o'clock mass, and the immigrants went to that church as well. So we give half a part of the mass in Spanish, a part of the mass in French, and part of the mass in English. So I stood up and I used to read a reading in front of everybody. I used to get so nervous every week, but it was kind of personal building, no? I don't know another word for that, to overcome my fears. So spirituality and inner world. I think from my conversation, you realize that I don't think about this a lot. But I do try to treat people the way I want to be treated. But I don't think of all this spirituality or inner world, where people do believe in this a lot. I know that. Right, I finished.
Very good. Yeah.
Oh dear. No, but seriously,
Thank
if
you.
you don't deal with this topic that's on the board, it's more difficult. And I know people are quite spiritual where they go like this, and do meditation and they drift off into another world, no?
Yeah.
But I've
Yeah.
never done anything like that. So I wouldn't know how to talk about it, no?
No.
So that's it. So what did you think about that, Nieves? A different
like it.
different
I like it.
experience, no?
Learn a lot, to be honest.
No, more than anything, it depends on the topic you get. And also, as you can see the clock ticking away, it can make you a little bit more nervous. And Annie, do you like this one or it's not your cup of tea?
It depends if I know the topic. If I know the word, then of course I like. But
Right.
the way, yeah, but I like in general
Yeah,
about
so
the
the
way,
idea behind
idea.
what we're doing, you think is a good one. So it's just trying to put you on the spot and make you
Yeah.
think, no? And even Alan has a difficult time sometimes, even though
Yes,
he's
yeah.
English.
I think spirituality is something that's got to be inbred into you from a young child. From the day you were born, you were brought up with it. And I was never brought up in that kind of environment, really. So I find it difficult to get my head around it, quite honestly. But I do respect people's, what it is they believe in, their beliefs, and good luck to them. But I just simply cannot get into it myself personally.
And also, it depends on who you've mixed with when you were a young adult. For example, if you went to university or you joined a club or something, well, maybe you will have come in contact with other people who are spiritual and they have passed it on to you.
Yes, that's
or
right.
you're curious and you read about it.
That's
But
right.
I've never been curious about that, I must be honest. Right then, everyone, I would like to say goodbye and I will see you next time. Ta-ra!
Okay, bye.